What is up, Daddies? Let's talk about that season 6 premiere. Oh my gosh, it's great. AMC was nice enough to send me a screener so I could review it for you guys. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, I promise, but let's talk about it. We're going to say what it got right, what it got wrong, and a bottom line on the episode. Okay, let's start with what it got wrong because I have a lot of what it got right. What it got wrong: the wolves. They were built up heavily in season 5, and they seem like an afterthought in the premiere. That's one of my very few criticisms. I mean, when you see the episode, you can't really get too mad because by the end of it, the episode really, the wolves aren't necessary. It's just a completely unpredictable episode, and it doesn't need the wolves, but their one mention is kind of an afterthought that feels like we have to mention the wolves because we built them up. Okay, I'm over it. The wolves are, they're gonna be present, no doubt, but they're not present in this premiere, and that was kind of disappointing to me. Next, it's a very unique storytelling method. It uses flashbacks and between the past and it goes to the present, but the flashbacks really dominate a lot of the screen time. At least that's the way it felt. I didn't time it and figure it out, but it felt like the flashbacks really dominated the screen time, and when we were in the present, it seemed like some of the shots were just really extended to try to fill up some time and say, this is what's going on in the present. But by the end of it, you really can't be mad because it adds so much depth to the story. So I'm not even sure this is something that got wrong, just something that got kind of frustrating during the episode. I wanted to see what was going on. I wanted to see the present and what was happening next, but I got a lot of flashbacks. Other than that, I have really no complaints. Let's talk about what it got right. I've got a few notes here. Let's go through it. First of all, biggest highlight for me was the relationships and the dynamics and the way that Greg Nicotero, I love this guy's directing. He usually does the makeup. He comes in and directs this one. He directed the season 5 finale, or the season 5 premiere rather, where they were hitting bats on heads and slitting throats, and it was one of the most shocking episodes, and Carol saved the day. He comes back with another great episode with First Time Again. The relationships are so spot on. Rick and Morgan is going to be a lot of fun to explore. It's just the tip of the iceberg is touched on in this season 6 premiere, and it seems like the dynamic between them, between Lincoln and Lenny James, is great. And by the way, Lincoln puts on possibly his best performance, most badass performance ever possibly. I mean, besides that church maybe, but that scene, do you have any idea who you're talking to? It's great. Another relationship that was a lot of fun is Rick and Jesse. Maybe not fun, but they nailed it. I was worried this might just be an elephant in the room. Hey, I killed your husband. I'm doing stuff and things. It gets addressed very appropriately. Great job there. Nicholas and Glenn, that relationship gets explored, and it's got a big future to it. They just tried to kill each other in the woods in the end of season 5, and you know what? We jump right in to the aftermath of that in Alexandria and how they're dealing with it and how the consequences are affecting them, and even Maggie. And relationships are spot on. Next up, character layers are great. Abraham is such a man. Sasha has issues. Morgan's gonna be a great character. I can't really say much without giving out spoilers, but Lenny James is bringing Morgan to life, and it is so much fun. It is so much fun, and it's that humanity that the show needs, but without like taking away anything and slowing any plot down or anything like that. It's questioning humanity between Morgan and Rick, and it's still fun, and it's still exciting and intense. But guys, Carol in this episode, they have figured out what to do with Carol, and I hope they stick to it because she has layers in this episode. She's just manipulative. She's like playing that undercover housewife, but she knows. Oh, she's good. Oh, she's good. Carol is good. Melissa McBride, keep it up, lady. And oh, how about the massive freaking zombie horde that we're gonna get? I mean, it might be like it's thousands of zombies. They said at Comic-Con they used the most zombies in one episode ever in the season premiere. They were not lying. This show goes back to its roots. I mean, it actually has a moment where I was sitting there, had noise canceling headphones on, and I ended up jumping in my seat. It's got a shocking moment. It's got a cliffhanger style finale conclusion that it's like Carl getting shot in the woods type cliffhanger. It's a big deal, and it sets the tone for season 6. That's my bottom line. This intense episode sets the tone for season 6. It's got it's going to be so much momentum going into episode 2, 3, 4. I hope it keeps up and keeps going. The show's headed in the right direction. I have total faith after this season 6 premiere. If you have any questions, send them to me on Twitter at BrandonDavisPD. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but Negan shows up. No, I'm just kidding. That was totally false. Negan does not show up. But make sure you subscribe to Comicbook.com's YouTube channel. for more news, interviews, clips, and all the Walking Dead coverage. We're going to be doing lots of videos all season long, so make sure you subscribe. Leave some comments below. I'll get to everyone that I can. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Walking Dead, Season 6, October 11th. Bring on Season 6, baby. Yeah.